So I've tested out quite a few different tech products on my channel, and this year I decided to go check out the latest and greatest of tech at CES. CES is the biggest tech trade show in the world. I've heard it's super overwhelming and didn't really know what to expect. So I have a pass, don't really have a plan yet.
Okay, all right. For some context, it's over 100,000 people. Pretty much every brand you can think about is there. And it's great opportunities for social media people, but I will say it's hectic.
I definitely found this to be true. There was a ton of people here, thousands of different products, and so many TVs. It's huge. So let's head over to Vegas now. I'm gonna take you guys with me and show you the craziest products I found at this convention. We made it here. I'm with Sarah now. So she's kind of like a veteran of this thing. How many times have you been here?
Okay, I've actually only been 3 times.
Only? I feel like that's a lot. This is your 4th?
So a lot of tech YouTubers, this will be their like 9th. So I feel like I'm still getting into the swing of things, really.
What's like top things to check out, do you think, based on your past years?
So it's really tempting to load up your schedule with a ton of meetings, which is good.
Yeah.
I always tell people at least have a half a day to just explore the showroom floor and go in the other halls, like the South Hall and just the back. Once you go further back, the more interesting things get.
So I did just that. I went through all the halls of the convention center, and I was especially curious about the ever so interesting South Hall. There were definitely some weird products in there, but we're gonna go through my favorite ones I found out of this whole place. As I just finished editing this video, I feel like I should put this in. So this being my first time at CES, and there's literally thousands of products there, I don't think I found necessarily like the best products, but I definitely found some of the most interesting products. So I don't want to be like, these are the best things, and I missed like the actual coolest thing that there is. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So we're just gonna go in random order, but at number 8, we have the suitcase of the future. This is a self-following suitcase. So imagine going to the airport and not having to carry a suitcase, but rather your suitcase just follows you around. So when you're using the suitcase, all you have to do is wear a smart band, and this will communicate with the suitcase to make sure it's within about 6 feet of you.
Push this button.
And the suitcase has that technology that self-driving cars have, where it's not going to run into things. When I used it, it was able to turn and dodge things.
Wow, it just knows.
Okay, what? It's pretty fast too. You can see it kind of stops randomly a couple times when I stopped walking, but it never ran into anything. And I actually think this would be really convenient to have and make going to the airport a lot less stressful. The suitcase is $800, so it is obviously pricier than most suitcases, but for being the first of this kind, I actually thought it was going to be more expensive. Next at number 7, we have these underwater drones. Underwater drones have actually been around for a couple years after a little research I did. What's cool about this is you control it with a remote like a drone. They even have a VR headset where you can watch what you're seeing, which is very cool. What is the most beneficial of these underwater drones, I think, is how deep they can go. They can go 30 meters, so that's almost 100 feet. So if you're not scuba certified and you don't really want to be, like I don't really want to be honest, these underwater drones still allow you to get that footage deep into the ocean, and they also just seem kind of fun to play around with. It's like using a drone, but you don't have to worry about really running into people or the drone breaking so much because it's not gonna fall out of the sky. But if you still like flying an actual drone, this same company made a fully waterproof drone. So you can actually fly a drone in basically any weather now. They had some pretty heavy fake rain falling on this drone, and it was totally fine. Next cool product is this smart fridge from Samsung. This fridge has 3 built-in cameras, so while you're at the grocery store, you can see on the app if you're running out of anything. You can also order groceries directly from the fridge's screen. So if you notice you're out of anything, within a few seconds, you can order it right there, which is super convenient. Next up is a pen that allows you to write in 3 dimensions. So as you can see here, as you draw, the filament hardens, and you can continue going up or to the side outside or wherever you want.
Okay, so what is the 3-doodler?
So the 3-doodler is a 3D pen. It's like a 3D printer, except there's no computer or software to learn, and you can physically draw objects. So for example, I drew my wallet by simply making flat pieces and then using the pen to join those flat pieces together to make something as simple as a wallet.
So you can use this for fun creative projects and just to draw, but they've also used it to make architectural models and even a prosthetic arm. Next is by far the biggest thing I saw here, and that was an air taxi. So this is still a concept, but this is what could be coming to cities soon.
So this is probably the biggest thing that we're gonna see here at CES, and it's the closest thing to flying cars, finally.
So right here, as you can see behind us, is a prototype, which is called the SA-1 prototype. That's an aircraft that holds about 4 passengers, one in the front next to the pilot, and it allows you to transport you to your destination within 62 miles of the radius of what you're going to.
And when is it expected to be here? Because we need this ASAP.
Especially in the San Francisco area, right? So it's going to be reporting in San Francisco in the year 2030.
So we've still got quite a while until these will be here and we'll be able to take a ride in one of these, but I sat inside one that another company made and it felt a lot like an airplane with some futuristic touches. We've got like a touchscreen sort of ceiling here and a touchscreen seat back. Pretty comfy seat. As far as price point, they said it would be similar to getting an Uber X, although I feel like it'll probably be a little more than that, and it's intended for shorter distances, so taking a 40-minute commute down to 10 minutes. The next product is a smart mirror. So this is a mirror with a touchscreen Android-powered tablet inside of it.
Okay, so if you guys remember the fitness mirror, or just called Mirror, that product I tried out for a week, this is a lot like that, but it's just a mirror that you can have on your wall, so you can be brushing your teeth or doing your hair, but you can watch YouTube videos on the mirror. I actually think this is a really cool product. I feel like it is a little extra and like, yeah, we don't really need it, but it's so cool.
So you can watch YouTube videos, check your email, go on Netflix, anything that you do on a tablet, you really can do with this mirror. So you could follow along to something like a makeup or a workout tutorial, something where you want to see yourself and be getting directions. It would make it a lot easier if you had this. But for most things, you don't really need this. It's just kind of a cool product. Is this mirror necessary? You know, not at all. It's definitely a luxury product that no one absolutely needs. But it is a step ahead of previous smart mirrors that could really only tell the time and play music. This mirror is available for pre-order for the price of $600. The next product is a toothbrush that brushes your teeth in just 10 seconds. So it looks kind of like a retainer with bristles in it, and they say to hold it 5 seconds on the top and 5 seconds on the bottom.
The brush is a silicone-like material with all the nylon bristles. There is 2 sizes for the adults and for the kids. Okay, by pushing this button, you can pick one of the 3 modes we have to fit your sensitivity.
10 seconds just seems ridiculously fast, so I had to try it out to see if it really works.
I mean, it's like a very, like, it's strong. I feel like this would work. Okay, so it's 5 p.m. now. It's been so long since I brushed my teeth. Like, I've had lunch, I've had more coffee. I kind of just want to brush my teeth anyway, so I'm gonna test it out.
So you basically apply a much thinner layer of toothpaste, but all around the brush, and then I put it on my top row of teeth first. It definitely looks a lot weirder than a normal toothbrush. Then you press the button, hold it for 5 seconds, and gently kind of bite down. You just flip it over onto your bottom row of teeth, do the same thing, hold for 5 seconds, and you're done. It really is so quick that I'm still like, were my teeth as clean as they normally are? I can't really tell. I think I'd have to use it more. And when I started to bite down, I swear the vibration of it like went through my whole head and I kind of lost my balance there for a second. It was really weird.
It feels way cleaner actually, it's crazy.
When I tried it out, I felt like I would probably want to do maybe like 20 seconds on each. That's still a lot faster than a normal toothbrush. So this toothbrush is $125, so really about the price as any of those electric toothbrushes that you get right now. There was no info on what dentists think about it. I would actually be really interested to know if a dentist approves of this versus, say, a Sonicare. So I don't know if it's really better. When I tried it out, I felt like it did get my teeth clean, but I think I would have to try it out for like a month and see if I get cavities to really know. Some other interesting things I saw here were the neon artificial humans. These actually looked so realistic. These are basically AI humans that could potentially, you know, take your order at a restaurant, things like that. They would have a bunch of different functions, but I was really impressed with how real they looked. Another cool thing, Sony made a car. I mean, what? So it's actually just a concept car, so who knows if it will ever be released, but if it is a really cool looking car. I'd love to try it out. I mean, I really like the exterior design. I think they killed it and should make this thing. So those were some of my favorite products at CES that were a little more random and underrated. I feel like you're obviously gonna see the new TVs, the new laptops, phones, whatever, but these are, I don't know, I'm just more interested in like smart home and like Black Mirror type random stuff. Let me know what you guys think about these products. Do you think you would actually pay the price for any of them? Like, be honest, would you? I think the only one that I'm really dying to get right now is that suitcase. Also the air taxi, but we're definitely gonna have to wait for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below what you thought, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!